Just the other day, Blizzard sent out a post containing the following statement and a poll. You've seen the details of the Covenants, Kyrian, NECROLORD, Night Fae, and VENTHYR, along with their zones and their abilities. Based on this information and the choices your character has made in life, which one will have your allegiance when Shadowlands releases later this year? It sounds innocent, right? Yeah, sure, Blizzard. I mean, you're obviously used to splitting your players in half between the Horde and, the other faction, but splitting them between the 4 Covenants? You've got a fetish. Admit it. This video should be taken extremely seriously. Get that out of the way. In a poll of 1,748 voters, which, according to extensive research, is 2/3 of WoW's active population, the most popular covenant is the VENTHYR of Revendreth, with 33% of the vote, followed by the Night Fae of Ardenweald, with 32% of the vote. Haha! If you're not first, you're last, suckers! Here's the thing, though. They're not the last. In a distant third are the NECROLORDs of Maldraxxus, with 19%, and dead last are the Kyrians of Bastion, with 16% of the vote. What the heck, 16%? That's bullshit. We're gonna make a video. Hey, it's Soul, and we're gonna have some fun. Here are 20 reasons you should be proud of your Covenant choice, with a slight bias toward the Kyrians. We're fair over here in Breezy Town, so we're going to go in alphabetical order, starting with the Kyrians. Here's why you should love the boys and girls in blue. 1, they got the best looking zone, fields of life-giving wheat, cute, cuddly animals, an absolutely gorgeous skybox, and an ambiance that's the closest thing to heaven. If you were to build a house anywhere, you'd want it here. Okay, actually over here along a road because, that's safer. Why else would Blizzard want Bastion to be the very first place we visit in the Shadowlands right after the Maw? It's to make a good impression, because it is the best zone. The Kyrians have these things called automatons, or mecha, or chunky bots, whatever you want to call them. No one else has that, except for the, the evil versions of them, but the Kyrians have the good ones, okay? The Kyrians also have the stewards. Have you forgotten about this, Swolken fans? Where'd you go, Mr. and Mrs. Low Voter turnout? Where'd all you fans go who were once represented, who are all like, oh my god, little owl slaves, I want one for myself. And now we have them. We can call them in like every 5 minutes to give us free potions and to buy our crap. So long, Warlocks. Don't need you. Unless you're a Kyrian Warlock, then, you're good in our book. Just drop a summon stone now. Hurry. The Kyrians have wings that we can wear. Dope-ass angel wings and halos that look way better than the literal garbage that come from the other covenants. No. Don't come at me with your VENTHYR furniture or your Night Fae hobo backpack. Kyrians got wings to let us fulfill our dreams of being topless winged Adonises, or Adonai, I don't know the plural. And finally, their armored transmogs are simply the best, especially the plate one. Just look at it for a couple seconds and bathe in the majesty. I mean, one's missing, but it's all good though. Here's why you should love the NECROLORDs. First, the name. It's easily the most badass name out of all these wimpy ass covenants. Kyrian, Night Fae, VENTHYR, NECROLORD. Let me say it again. NECROLORD. Come on, necro, like, cool dead stuff. And lord, which makes you the ruler of cool dead stuff. And they got the best looking zone, duh, with an equally awesome name. Maldraxxus. It's better than, well, you know what I mean. The NECROLORDs don't pretend that they live it good, that they don't live in a place that's a mix of graveyard and Fallout all at once. This place is rugged. It's tough, where only the strong survive, and apparently they kill for sport. They're backed by the Knights of the Ebon Blade, like, obviously, they're part of the same overall union and color scheme. How can they not have each other's backs? People love familiarity, nostalgia. We're big suckers for that. We know the Lich King. No, not that one. We know this Lich King. We've seen his work, and we want more of that vibe, right? Yeah, they've got the most badass looking races. They're not fake constructs like the Kyrian. They're not flimsy looking little things like the Night Fae, and the VENTHYR are, I don't know, they're all like lanky, like they gotta eat something. This right here, this is a man. Okay, he's sort of a man, and he probably has all sorts of like health issues because those are totally impossible body proportions, but this is a man. humanoid. Work with me here, okay? Last, but definitely not least, their transmog armor sets look freaking super awesome, amazing. They have no peers. These are the roughest and toughest. This is the might of the Shadowlands. Notably the plate. I mean, you can't top that, man, for sure. The Night Fae. For some of us who've been all in with them from the very beginning, the Night Bay. But for the rest of you rabble, here's why you should feel okay with loving the Night Fae. They have the most beautiful zone. It's what the Night Elves really wish that they had. Okay, actually, these days, it's what the Night Elves really wish that they had. It's like Avatar levels of enchanted forest with trees that look like, I don't know, nuclear explosions. Ancient tree-looking creatures wearing top hats. They've got fairies and, you know, other fetishes. You can turn into a fox that can blink and, you know, scurry around and stuff. And when you're in the rest area, it's permanently active. So when you're in Oribos, you can always show off how much better you are than everyone else. I bet you love the Night Fae for the ladies. Tyrande, you know she's gonna represent. I just don't know how, so I mean, I'm not spoiling anything, right? So maybe you're in it to win it for the Winter Queen. I mean, yeah, the Archon of the Kyrians is also blue and might have a seat above the clouds, but she ain't no queen in a room full of stars. What makes the Night Fae so freaking awesome is that there's an excuse for everything in nature to eventually come back. Well, you know, almost everything. But you know, like the wild gods, dudes like Cenarius, Loa, maybe even a dragon. I don't know for sure how, but I mean, how could you not love a covenant that supports recycled content? And I've only touched on the Night Fae, but I gotta cap it off with the transmog. Can nothing compare to the transmog, and by that, I mean the plate version. You're wearing like this wood suit. That's amazing. So finally, we're at the bottom of our alphabetical list, but you know we saved the best for last, the VENTHYR. Why would you be proud of your love for the VENTHYR? Well, obviously it's because you're not alone. If I were to ask you, oh, did you choose them because, I don't know, they're cool, or because you want it to be something different, your answer would be yes. The VENTHYR zone of Revendreth is without a doubt the best zone in Shadowlands. It's Castlevania come to World of Warcraft life. It's gothic, it's dark, it's dramatic, it's got Kael'thas Sunstrider somewhere. I don't know where he is, but he counts. Why should you love the VENTHYR? Real talk, they have like a 35-yard blink that you can use every minute. In Revendreth, there are these carriages that you can hop on, and they go in a circle round and round in an area, and these things are like all over the place. Wait, what do you mean that sucks? No, that's hecka cool. Like, think about it like this. You can sing the Dolly and Dot song, and then take a shot every time you do a lap. It's going to be the next big thing on Twitch. Watch. Dolly and Dot are my best fez. And have you seen the transmog? Dude, it is gorgeous. Mostly the plate, especially the plate, but it's all just great. Now that wraps up your 20 or so reasons, and if you expected anything remotely serious, too bad. Hit that downvote button twice, and then get out. In actual seriousness though, be proud of the covenant that you chose for your own reasons, even if that reason is because your Raider IO score depends on it. Please don't forget to subscribe for more Warcraft videos, but until then, stay safe, stay healthy, and stay breezy. This is dumb. This is the dumbest thing. Video. Video. I thought of this in a minute.